very warm welcome to Must Know Topics. I'll be taking down various lecturate and GD topics which will be helpful in preparing for various competitive examinations, including Service Selection Board interviews. So, the topic for today will be India Bhutan's relations, and this will be the sixth lecturate of the series. I'll be covering this particular topic in four subdivisions. The first one would be introduction part, the second would be history, the third one would be relations with Bhutan, and finally the fourth part would be the conclusion. Well, India shares around 605 km of border with Bhutan, covering four states, that is Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, West Bengal and Sikkim. Coming to the history, in the year 1910, China invaded Tibet and claimed Bhutan to be part of their territory. This led to the signing of Punakha Treaty with British India, but the treaty failed as there was uncertainty over its relations with India as British rule was nearing to an end. After India's independence, standstill agreements were signed with Sikkim, Nepal and Tibet, and in the year 1949, Treaty of Friendship was signed between India and Bhutan. So on 8th August 1949 it was done so. However, both the countries have agreed on India guiding its foreign policy, and both nations would consult each other closely on foreign and defense affairs. Moreover, India is Bhutan's largest trading partner for 98% of exports, and moreover around 70% of imports. So the occupation of Tibet by communist China brought both the nations even closer. In the year 1958, our former Prime Minister, late Shri Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, declared that any aggression against Bhutan would be seen as aggression against India. And in the year August 1959, there was a rumor in Indian political circle that China is going to liberate Sikkim and Bhutan. Nehru stated that defense of Bhutan is the responsibility of India, and the statement was objected by the Prime Minister of Bhutan, stating Bhutan is not a protectorate of India. So this was the base of India's and Bhutan's relation. Whereas with the help of India, Bhutan became the part and the member of Colombo Plan, as a result of which it got technical assistance from Japan, India, Canada, New Zealand and England. Moreover, in the year 1969, it became the member of Universal Postal Union, and in the year 1971, it became the member of United Nations. In the year 1972, it also became the member of Economic and Social Council for Asia and Pacific, and in the year 1985, Bhutan became a member of the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. So it can be seen that with the help of India, Bhutan has been able to become a major part of major regional cooperations and major regional formations. Moreover, there are different development projects which are being conducted in Bhutan. For example, the hydropower development projects. For example, there are three projects which has been completed by India. That includes the 336 megawatt Chukha hydroelectric project and 60 megawatt Kurichu 600 megawatt Kurichu hydroelectric project, 1020 megawatt Tala hydroelectric project and Mangdechu hydroelectric project, 720 megawatt. Moreover, there is a free trade regime between both the countries. There are around 16 entry and exit point for the same. Yes, and talking about the 5-year plans. Well, the first 2 5-year plans were completely funded by India. The first 2 5-year plans of Bhutan were completely funded by India, whereas when the Bhutanese Prime Minister when he was on visit to India, he requested for an additional aid of around 54 billion INR in 2013 visit. So for which around additional of 45 billion aid has been given in the 11th 5-year plan, followed by 4 billion of INR for the pending projects in Bhutan and 5 billion as economic stimulus projects. Moreover, for the 12th 5-year plan, around 45 billion NU aid package has been given by India to Bhutan during the 2018 visit of Lothe Tshering, the Prime Minister of Bhutan. Apart from that, India has many projects in Bhutan that include hydropower plants, cement plants, roads, etc. And also India funded for the development of Supreme Court building of Bhutan. Well, there is a military cooperation between both the countries. Around 2,000 strong Indian military training team has been permanently based in Western Bhutan to train the Royal Bhutan Army. And while other units regularly cooperate with the Royal Bhutan Army. Well, there was an operation which was conducted by Bhutan, that is also known as Operation All Clear, that was conducted in the year 2003. This was to completely destroy the camps of Alpha and NDFB, ULFA, that is United Liberation Front of Assam, and National Democratic Front of Bodoland. So these two terror groups were completely responsible for the terrorist activities in the northeastern part of India, for which the Royal Bhutan Army conducted the successful operation, because of which they were able to demolish the headquarters of Alpha in Bhutan. So these were the headquarters, these were the place where these Alpha terrorists were there, and this were completely demolished by the Royal Bhutan Army. Well, in order to improve the relation between India and Bhutan, there is an airline which runs between both the countries, that is Druk Air Royal Bhutan Airlines. Apart from that, Bhutan Prime Minister visited India in the year 2013 and in the year 2018. Moreover, Indian PM had also visited Bhutan in the year 2014. In the year 2007, the Treaty of Peace was the Treaty of Friendship, and Treaty of Friendship was renegotiated between both the countries, and that replaced the provision requiring Bhutan to take India's guidance on foreign policy, and it did not require Bhutan to obtain India's permission over import of arms. Well, it is very much important that we maintain a very friendly relation with Bhutan, because China is trying to invade Bhutan, and China is trying to invade Bhutan. Moreover, India is Bhutan's largest trading partner for around 98%. Moreover, Bhutan has also backed up India for a permanent seat in United Nations. So these are some of the major reasons why it is very much important for India and Bhutan to maintain a healthy relation. Already India is surrounded by a potent military threat neighboring countries like China and Pakistan, and if it maintains a very good relation with all other neighboring countries, then it will be very useful for the economy and for the military cooperation. Well, this will be the end of the video. In case you like this video, do hit the like button and subscribe the channel. Thank you.